Yo, what's good, boys? Hope y'all are doing well. Today, I'm bringing you another episode of the Chargers Fantasy Franchise Draft, where we are playing Week 4 of the NFL regular season. In today's matchup, we are playing the 2-1 New York Giants, who sit at an 82 overall with an 84 offense and an 81 defense. As previously mentioned in other videos, if you guys do want to join this franchise and get to play me for a video, be sure to join the Discord down below in the description. Hit me up in DMs. We'll get a time set, schedule it up, and we'll get to playing. If you guys are new to the channel or haven't kept up with this series previously, this is a fantasy franchise draft, meaning we reset the entire NFL where every player was a free agent, underwent a snake style draft, so if you pick first in the first round, you're last in the second round, and so on. We manually drafted our first 12 players and then we simulated the rest, so every team is completely randomized. I have not seen what the Giants roster or any of our other opponents have looked like. In the draft, our strategy was to go very offensively heavy, where we drafted CJ Stroud, Puka Nacua, Mike Evans, and a ton of other weapons on that side of the ball. But with that being said, it left us with a quite lackluster defense. We sit at a 77 overall now with a ton of young, unproven guys. Throughout the first 3 weeks of the season, we are undefeated. We have had some incredible games so far. Our team has played amazing, and our offense has done exactly what we drafted it to do. And last week was a prime example of that, where our offense drove down the field and took the lead with 15 seconds left to win the game. Before we hop into this matchup, I'd like to take a look at the Giants roster. This is going to be the first time I'm seeing them, so hopefully they're not super stacked. Based on their overall, though, they have a pretty well-balanced team. Starting from the top, they've got 3 insane offensive weapons, going with Tyreek Hill, a 98 speed, 96 overall receiver, Bijan Robinson, 96 overall, 91 speed halfback, and David Njoku, 89 overall, 86 speed tight end. All superstars or X factors. That's going to be a lot for our defense, which is not very good as is. After that, there's a bit of a drop off. We do have one more superstar here in Charvarius Ward, a 6'1", 90 speed corner, but Mike Evans should be able to handle him. Looking into their wide receiver core a bit more to see what other offensive weapons they have, Marvin Mims Jr., Trey Tucker, Trey Palmer, and Jimmy Horn Jr. are all very, very fast receivers. 98, 95, 92 speeds. This is going to be a team that can definitely burn us over the top if we don't play our cards right. And leading the helm here, as we saw previously, is Drake May, the 23-year-old, 84 overall, boosted to 85 QB. He has 89 speed. He's actually pretty fast for a quarterback, and 94 throw power. He can definitely get the ball downfield to those speedy receivers. With all the scouting out of the way, it is time to get into this matchup. We are playing in MetLife Stadium at the Giants' home field. Hopefully our offense is able to carry us through this game, because I have a feeling it's going to be a very, very high-scoring matchup. In the game here, we are starting on offense, so we'll have a chance to get out here with Puka, CJ Stroud, Mike Evans, and most importantly, Jonathan Taylor, to showcase just why we drafted them. The key here to this game, in my opinion, is just going to be a clean game. No turnovers, and I think we should be okay. A quick little dump off there for 1 yard to our tight end. It'll be interesting to see how Firebreak plays with this defense. I mean, his corners aren't necessarily super fast, so I imagine he plays pretty backed off. His user followed Nacua, but he didn't keep up with him the whole time. We got 3rd and 5. On 3rd and 5, he is in a 3-down lineman set, but honestly, I think this kind of looks like a blitz. I'm a little worried he's going to be sending some pressure here. Try to get us quickly. Davis is definitely our first read if we need it. It is indeed a blitz. Davis is there, and he's got a lot of room, actually, to go down the field here. Try to swerve in, break a little bit of a tackle, and we're down inside the 26-yard line. As mentioned, though, our best player of the season has been Jonathan Taylor. We definitely don't want to forget about him. He's got a one-on-one here with the corner. He's just going to run right through him, and we've got a touchdown into the end zone for 7. Way to be, JT. Nobody touches us thanks to our insane offensive line blocking, and we take this lead early. On a team with so many superstars on offense, it's crazy to say Jonathan Taylor might win the entire league's MVP award if he keeps up the pace that he's at now. Kicking the ball off here, he's got Jimmy Horn Jr. returning it in the backfield. Current Panther, so I love him, and we're able to knock him down at the 24. One thing we need to make sure we're doing is always have some sort of deep zones. I don't think any cover 2 is going to be smart for us here, because if they get across the middle of the field deep, they will be able to burn us very easily. It's a play action. Oh, it's a little screen play, actually, to Tyreek Hill. Thankfully, he trips over his own guy, and we tackle him for a gain of 4. After a quick 2nd down run there, he's faced with 3rd and short. I wonder if he runs here. He does not. We're on that, but a little bit too far backed off, and he gets the first. Just reminding myself here, he's got Tyreek, David, and Njoku. He's got a superstar offensive lineman there. I'm not even sure I saw him when doing the scouting. I guess I should have looked a bit more in-depth into him. We are swallowing up the run. Bijan has 2 carries for 0 yards. And yeah, his superstar lineman is Olu Fashanu, number 74 there at the left tackle position. Is this a jet sweep? No, it's not. Ooh, the pressure gets to him and he's unable to complete. 3rd and 11. Very surprised with how our defense is playing so far, getting that much pressure early considering we don't have any elite edge rushers on this team. I'm on Michael Walker here. I imagine he looks just to Tyreek Hill. Ooh, we're in there to break it up in the middle. Michael Walker, the user. Big hit there on 3rd down, and we've got a 4th easy and early. And it looks like he's actually going to punt this. I came out in a defense just in case, but I've got Ashton Davis back here for the punt. Maybe we can get a little return off of it. It's actually a pretty good punt there, out of bounds. Oh my goodness, and we are sat down. Lucky we didn't fumble. Back out on offense for the 2nd time here. This is where I feel a bit more comfortable. I know our team is better than his on paper. Got to get around his user. We do. We're cutting it upfield. Jonathan Taylor's got a nice 1st down. 2 carries for 39 yards. That's how you want to start a game on the ground. Taylor's been pretty dominant so far all year, so I don't see a reason to really stop feeding him. Looks like we've got Stover actually open here. Breaking a tackle off of the user. He's going to keep going downfield. I'm going to hit a spin move and a block. They run into each other, and Stover's going all the way. Our 2nd touchdown of the day comes with a minute left in the 1st quarter. We are on fire right now. I mean, what a play. Stover not only beats his man underneath, he makes the catch, breaks a tackle off the user attempt, makes a spin move as a tight end, and then the blockers run into each other, trying to tackle him, and we are in for another 7 points. Easy peasy. 2 plays, 1 score, and it's pressure's all on him again. Back to return again with Jimmy Horn Jr. Ooh, he actually makes a really nice move there. Our special teams in at the 34-yard line. Not our best coverage on that play. Would love to get another stop here. We've had a lot of close games this season, which is great. I mean, I love a good close game. But at the same time, a nice, comfortable blowout wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. If we can get a stop, put some more points up on the board, that would make me feel a lot more easy-headed going into next week, proving that this offense was the right move. And plays like that are exactly how we're going to do it. 2nd and 13, Tyreek Hill on a jet sweep with a huge loss. All right, Peyton Wilson, the best user I could have drafted. Oh, that's going to be a flag on us. Probably DPI on Mike Green. He just tackled him thinking it was a run play, getting blocked, but really that was a screen. And that's going to give them an automatic 1st down. That is a bummer. I feel like this is going to be a run to the, to the right. We read that. Bijan is swallowed up, and he's got like 3 carries for a yard. He is not having a great day. No success on the run game. Not really much success passing the ball. His offense has definitely stalled a bit. Oh, he's got me burnt over the top there. If Drake May makes that throw, thankfully we get Tyreek. My user just could not keep up with him. That's 98 speed for you. All right, Michael Walker, do we want to make another great play here and maybe break up a pass, get a little interception, something along those lines? We're kind of on everything here. David Njoku on the little dump off underneath, swallowed up again. I mean, we've played everything almost perfectly. Besides that one big pass to Tyreek Hill, the 1st quarter went as good as it could have been. I'm actually going to try to bait him into a pass here. I'm pressing up, but I'm playing over the top, so hopefully Peyton Wilson goes here. Oh, is this a trick play? It's a... No, okay. I thought it was that double pass for a second. It's a halfback draw. Oh, it's a RPO. Okay, so he just took the run. Faced with another 3rd and long early in this game, the Giants definitely need to put on some sort of points to the board here. Otherwise, it's going to be a long 2nd half. Oh my goodness, our safety was just sitting there waiting for the ball to come to him. Instead of trying to get up there and jump it early, it's a pass breakup. 4th and 7, I am interested to see if he's going to take his field goal or not. Although, it's saying punt return. He may not be in field goal range at the 39. Okay. He is. I'm going to back up. I mean, if it was suggesting punt return, maybe there's a chance he doesn't get this in the zone. No. Absolutely whiffed. I mean, that's when you play online matches like that. Shout out to Firebreak for playing. I know he's on that college Wi-Fi, so he may not have the best latency, and that probably is the reason he missed. Back doing what we do best, though, and that is being on offense, scoring points. Another quick handoff to JT. Looks like he pass commit. Nice little spin inside, a broken tackle, and another 1st down. 3 carries, 51 yards. Taylor is an absolute monster right now. 1st and 10, inside Giants territory already. Don't have to do anything crazy. Oh, his user played that really well. Forced me to go outside, and I'm going backwards for -4. As good as JT is, and as good as he has been all year, I don't want to forget about our boys here in the wide receiver core. Let's see if we can get maybe Nakua or even Mike Evans involved on a streak. I'm going Nakua. He does have the catch in contact. CJ Stroud, 128 passing yards. Nakua is also leading the league in receiving yards currently while I record this. He's been an absolute freak. We drafted some of the best players in the NFL this season onto our fantasy team. JT, Puka Nakua. Can't say the same for CJ Stroud, but a lot of our players have done really well in real life. And looking now, I kind of like Evans, honestly, on a maybe a corner route back into the end zone. If we get the time on this blocking, I'm going to try it. Oh, we make the loss, and we are in for the touchdown. I cannot believe he kept his feet in bounds there. What a crazy play. We go on the corner. He goes in, then out, jumps over. They try to make a play on the ball. We catch it, and we keep the feet down for the touchdown. What an offensive series. I mean, we are moving smooth as butter right now. He can't do anything on defense. And with the first half still 2 minutes and 26 seconds to go, I wouldn't say this is out of reach for fire. A score here and a score after half makes it a one-score game. Oh my goodness. No way. I cannot believe he just did that. A trick play on the kickoff. And it kind of paid off. I mean, it got him to the 29. Nothing insane, but I was about to rock his returner, and he just dumped that off to Tyreek Hill. If there's ever a player that would be dangerous to give it to on the kickoff return, Tyreek Hill is probably that guy. He looks pretty hefty in a run set here. I formation. It's a play action that I bit pretty heavy on. And Tyreek Hill with a Moss? What are we doing here? I cannot believe he just got that. Kept the 2 feet in bounds. And they're already on the other side of the field here, marching towards my end zone. Michael Walker, what do we got in the middle here? Another play action, I imagine. Oh, we seem to make the tackle on that one. He's getting a lot of easy coverage. I might have to start playing underneath. But I know the second that I do that, he's going to throw a bomb over the top of our heads. Let's see. David Njoku with a motion over. I got everything under locks here. Or maybe not. Bijan in number 36, by the way, is criminal. I hate watching him in a double-digit number, especially in the 30s. That is the one thing with these fantasy drafts is you do get to see a lot of different players on a lot of different teams, and some of them look very, very unnatural. Oh, I just absolutely whiffed that tackle. He's marching down really well here, almost too quickly though. Still a minute and a half to go. If I get the ball back, I'm going for the score. Looks like he is chewing clock, which is smart. I don't blame him for that. When you're down 3 scores like that, you pretty much just don't want to give your opponent the ball back. And incomplete on the first down there. Pressure by the entire defense, it looked like. I think we can pretty safely pass commit here. He hasn't ran it once this drive. I don't know if he's going to start now. No way! David Njoku makes that catch and breaks a tackle. I thought for sure that was going to be an interception. I'm stuffing the run here. I'm playing underneath, outside, and I'm sending everybody I can at Bijan. And it seems to work there. He's got 5 carries for negative yardage. That's how well our defensive line is playing today. These young defenders, I mean, they play better than some superstars I've used in Madden in the past. It's actually crazy. Tyreek's open. That's wide open. And that's going to put the Giants on the board, 21-7. He does get ball at half, too. This game is far from over. With 14 seconds, I'm still going to try to get into the end zone. We have almost choked several games this season. I'm not willing to let that happen again in the second half of this one. As many times as we can score points, we're going to take it. I'm going Puka deep. He's got it. 8 seconds to go, and we are already in the red zone. What a play. Coming out with 8 seconds left. It's pretty much a shot to the end zone, and then we're taking 3. Looks like he's in man coverage. I think Mike Evans might torch his man on the corner. That's exactly what I'm staring at. I think it's our best shot. If we can get in front of him there. And absolutely moss the ever-living shit out of Darius Slay. Mike Evans sunned him so hard. With 14 seconds to go, we get into the end zone in 2 plays. I cannot believe how well he has played for us this season. And with the extra point good there, I meant what I said. I'm not willing to give up or leave any points on the table. If we can score, we're going to, because I don't want to choke any more games in the second half. Last game was too close for my liking. We almost lost. The other games, our opponents both came back in the second half. That can't be a trend throughout the season. Otherwise, eventually we will slip and lose some games. Trey Tucker here on the kickoff return. And he's taken down to the 24. Those small guys aren't going to break any tackles. As long as you can get around them, should be good to go. And that actually took us to halftime, where we are already kicking back off to fire break, where he's got a 21-point deficit to try to climb out of. Trey Tucker swallowed up once again, this time at the 19. He's had a couple risky throws here on offense. One of these are going to be ours sooner or later. I'm pretty confident in that. He's almost thrown several picks. And, oh my goodness, Bijan. Ooh, please take him down. He juked about 5 guys there. But like I was saying, he hasn't made a mistake yet. He's just been stopped. A mistake is coming. I don't believe the way that he's played is going to keep up much longer. We're bound to get an interception here soon. Oh my goodness. Another errant throw. I thought he was going to take off and scramble for that. And we do break it up. 2nd and 10. Okay, here we go. Oh, it's a slip screen. I'm all over that. I missed the tackle, but our defense makes up for it. 3rd and 9. I feel like you got to start going for it on every 4th down here. I would almost run the ball and then see if you can just pick up an easy 4th and short for the conversion. Michael Walker has been one of my favorite users of the season so far. Oh, I saw that, but I was not able to get to it. Good play. I'm actually going to use her blitz here. Ooh. Good spin. 1, 2 broken tackles there. And we finally take Trey Tucker down. He just had one of the best games of his career, putting up like 40 in fantasy with 3 touchdowns. And then this past week, he dropped like 2 points. I think he's a good player. The Raiders are just a poverty team. This looks like a run. It is. I pushed him inside, and he is swallowed up by none other than Tyleik Williams. He might actually have been our best defensive pick. Nick Amenwari has made some good plays, nothing crazy. Tarheeb still has had a couple interceptions. That's been really nice. But honestly, it's been Tyleik stopping these guys from running all over us. A QB draw on 2nd and goal. Drake May, I did say at the beginning of this, has 89 speed. He can definitely run the rock, but I kind of saw it coming. We get him at 3rd and goal on the 3-yard line. I'm on Peyton Wilson here. This is probably a pass. I'm going to guess outside. And let's see, is it? As I'm talking about him, Tarheeb still comes up and grabs another interception. I think that's his 3rd on the year in 4 games on the goal line to prevent them from getting in the end zone. But now we're in a very scary situation where we've got to go 98 yards to score. Part of me thinks he's expecting the run here. I almost want to attempt a pass and just see what Mike Evans can do here on the outside. If I run out with CJ... Oh, I've actually got a lot of room with CJ. Hold on. Oh, go CJ. Go. Go. No way. No way. Oh my goodness. I thought I had him, dude. We were going in and out, juking left and right, and CJ takes us down the field for like a 50-yard run. That might be one of my best plays ever. If I had scored that, oh, I would have been talking about that clip forever. Unfortunately, though, it doesn't quite get the job done. It does get us out of a scary part of the field, though, and we've got a nice 1st and goal. Oh my goodness, Mike Evans, why did you stop running? And why did I say 1st and goal? 1st and 10 from the 50. I wish it was 1st and goal. Mike Evans just kind of stopped running on that boot route there. Not sure what that was. We'll go ahead and go back to the run game here. CJ just had a big run for himself. Maybe JT can have the same type of luck. Ooh, and no, he cannot. No gain. Probably his 1st run on the day that didn't go for at least 10. That's okay. I mean, we're kind of in no man's land. Even if I picked up like 6, 7, 8 yards here, I would most likely go for it. And I just said the 6-7 meme. Don't make the joke. Oh. Go, JT. If we can't get him going on the run, we'll just get him involved in the passing game. CJ Stroud with 230 yards and 3 touchdowns on the day. No interceptions. If you guys are watching my Panthers franchise at all or keep up with that, you'll know I am very prone to throwing interceptions. So I'm super proud of how this team has played in this franchise with the lack of turnovers that we've had. Oh no, we just get swallowed up again. Jonathan Taylor, I'm just waiting for him to break one free. Maybe we can do so here on a slip screen. I've got JT going out to the right. Lane Johnson blocking. Oh yeah, that's open, definitely. We've got a lot of room ahead of us. And I don't know what our right guard was doing there, but he just turned around and didn't touch a soul. That's going to be it for the third quarter. An entire quarter scoreless. Nobody saw the end zone. He did take up a lot of the quarter with that one drive where he got down to the 2-yard line and we get the pick. So it's not super surprising. 3rd and 3 here. If we do get stopped, I will take our field goal, just the 3 points. I think we've got our backup running back underneath. A quick little spin. And dude, I love the spin moves in Madden. They're so good. I don't even know who our backup is. Smith. I think it might be the rookie on the Chiefs. You guys know the drill. When we're this close to the goal line, there's no reason to really do anything else but just pound the rock. Jonathan Taylor is going to break free here. And actually looked like he had it, but no, that linebacker swamped us down. Absolutely stopped JT from breaking anything free. Number 53 on the Giants. Who is that? I'm not sure, but he's fast. Looks like he's an outside linebacker, and he hawked down JT there. A broken tackle. Oh, and we get down to the 2-yard line. I don't see a reason not to just run it again. What I'm actually going to try is a pitch play. I think he's going to assume we punch it up the middle. All right, pin, pull, toss. This play has worked for us pretty well in the past. Let's see if it works now. It's pretty stacked there on the left-hand side, but I believe. Let's go, JT. Go, JT. Oh, no, that did not work at all. I thought it was going to develop way better than that. And we're going to settle for 3. I feel like with 31-7, that should just about do this game. 2.5 minutes to go. Another stop. Even if he does score, I mean, he'd have to get like 2 onside kicks back-to-back to have a chance. 3 timeouts, the 2-minute warning. But, I mean, down, what, 24 points? You'd have to have a big miracle comeback to be able to, you know, erase this type of deficit. And that's not the way to start it. Incompletion on 1st down, 2nd and 10. It's going to be pretty pass heavy the entire time, I think, for whatever remaining drives he has on offense. You don't have the time to run the ball. It hasn't really worked anyways against our defense. For whatever reason, our line is playing out of its mind. So I think if we just play the pass, cover the middle of the field, and make sure the sidelines are guarded, this should be an easy stop. Test me. Oh, he tested me, and he actually had me. If that's a better thrown ball, I think I have a chance at it. But Tyreek over his head as well. Incomplete, 3rd and 10. I'm going to play on Nick Amenwari here. He's one of our faster, more athletic players. Oh, a comeback route. We smack Tyreek Hill. He shakes it off, but he is down inbounds as well, so that's going to use up the 2-minute warning. Unless he somehow gets a snap off here. It doesn't look like he's going to. Oh, he does. Okay. Is that another comeback route? No. Going deep here for Porter. And it was just over both of our heads. I usually that terribly anyways, though. 2nd and 10. Manned up on David Njoku. We've got double coverage on him, so I'm not too worried about it. Oh, who just dropped that? Marvin Mims Jr. That's like his 2nd best receiver on the team with a crucial drop. That was definitely open. Drake May threw a beautiful ball. All right, he's just coming out pretty much in bunch the whole time. I mean, maybe he tries Njoku deep here. Oh, he's playmakering. Oh, wide open in the middle of the field. Marvin Mims doesn't drop that one. And we are all over that. Ashton Davis in on the stop. Hurrying up makes sense. At this point, I think you're just playing for pride. You know, try to score and show that you can score. And the blowout isn't as bad as it seems. Dump off underneath to Bijan. Probably not the play you want to be making with only a minute and a half to go. I'm going to watch the outside. Oh, that's open. But we break it up. Number 26, Darian Porter Jr. And I still don't know much about him if he's playing in real life for the Steelers or not. But in Madden, dude, a hidden development, 96 speed, corner over 6 feet tall. That's a hidden gem if I've ever seen one. That's open. Maybe not. Tarheeb still with a 2nd interception of the game. And we are going to get tackled. But oh my goodness, our slowest corner is actually making the biggest plays. That is so not like Madden. I'm not going to do anything too crazy here. I find it kind of disrespectful to just start throwing bombs and try to score on our opponent when we're up this much. So I'm going to run the ball, try to just get the clock chewed down some. Jonathan Taylor, not actually an insane day. 10 carries for 49 yards. We had 3 for 51 at one point, and then he just started absolutely stuffing us. We'll just keep this to the right. I don't know if he's going to expect it or not, but he does kind of. JT going upfield now. Oh, I'm not going to score this even if I have the chance, but we'll just go down. inside the 5, and that's going to make Jonathan Taylor's day look way better. Now it's 12 for 111. That is much better than the 10 for 49 he was sitting at. We're just going to come out here and QB kneel, get this game wrapped up. GG's to Firebreak. That was a lot of fun. 31-7 is going to do it there after huge plays from Tarheeb Still on the defensive side. The defensive line just stuffing the run and not letting Bijan go crazy. And on offense, we had Jonathan Taylor with a couple big plays, Puka Nacua with a couple big plays, and Mike Evans with 2 huge touchdowns, absolutely mossing the defenders. A quick little review of the stats before we end here. CJ Stroud with a perfect passer rating, 11 for 12, 261 yards, 3 touchdowns, 0 picks, a 91% completion. Drake May, 64.7 rating, 18 of 31, 226 yards, and 1 touchdown to 2 picks. He threw a lot. Wow, 31 attempts. On the ground, JT 12 for 111. Those kind of got boosted towards the end of the game, so he didn't have as great a game as it looks, but I don't care. The stats tell the story there. Bijan 6 for 0. That is the storyline of the day. 6 carries out of Bijan for no yards is diabolical. With 0 superstars on defense, I cannot believe we did that. CJ 2 for 47 with his longest 48-yard rush. That was so electric. I wish we had scored on that. On the receiving end, Tyreek Hill was torching us. 5 for 78 and a touchdown. Puka Nacua 3 for 76. Cade Stover had 1, but it was that 66-yard touchdown. And then Mike Evans, 2 catches, 39 yards, 2 touchdowns. Defensive side, no sacks at all, but 2 interceptions out of Tarheeb Still. The 6'1" corner is making his presence known. He might be a candidate for a breakout before the end of the year here. And that is going to do it for today's episode. Week 4 of the NFL regular season for our fantasy franchise is complete, and we are now 4-0. The offensive strategy is working beautifully. We have scored 30 plus points in I think every game so far this season, and nobody is outscoring us. If you guys are enjoying this series and watching this team as much as I am having fun playing with them, please be sure to drop a like down below and leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts and what we should do next. And as mentioned previously, if you guys want to be a part of these videos and play in the franchise against me and this squad, join the Discord at the top of the description. Shoot me a message in Discord. Hit me up in the DMs. I'll get you added. We'll schedule a time and we'll get the game played. With all that being said, I appreciate y'all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I will see you in the next one. Stay handsome. Peace.